Cousin Internet. It's me, Cousin Todd, with Mama's Comedy Show. And with me is Cousin James.
Hello.
And Cousin Cody.
Hello.
Oh, Cody.
So loud.
No, you're quiet.
Oh, hello.
That's much better.
I can't control the
I'm going to
volume
talk
of my
like this.
voice.
And how you doing?
Good. Been busy.
Yeah?
I'm very excited. I got a busy summer coming up, doing a lot of traveling.
Yeah?
Going to Oakland at the beginning of June.
For what? What for?
Comic-Cons mostly. I'm going to like 4 different ones this summer. One in Oakland, Tampa, Atlanta, and Detroit.
Who are you hosting?
I don't know yet. I'll know closer to, but they haven't determined the Oakland ones yet, but I should be getting something soon in the next couple weeks probably.
Cool.
But as of...
and you're an MC, right? You're a host for celebrities.
So I'll be doing that, plus the group that both Francisco and I are in, called Penguin Night Fight. We do shows throughout the cons. At each one, we do about 5 shows, like 2 adult shows on Friday and Saturday, and then 3 family-friendly shows the Friday, Saturday, and Sunday of the cons. And do our own... There's another group... or Designated Debaters is another thing that we also produce.
Master Debaters.
Yeah. We haven't done a high five in a while.
I know.
It's 2 superheroes getting to topics from the audience beforehand, and they debate, and whoever loses the debate by audience vote has to drink, and that's the whole thing.
Oh,
so,
I gotcha.
Yeah, so it's like they've done in the
Todd
past.
can never play that.
I've played the Would I Never or I Never Have, or what's that game?
Never have I ever.
Never Have I Ever. I played that in a room full of people who were all drinking like hard alcohol, and I had like a gallon of whole milk.
I feel like you would still be the one to throw up first.
Probably.
A gallon of milk is so much.
Yeah.
Have
you done the dairy challenge?
No, I've seen plenty of video of it.
We have a video of Tony, of Cousin Tony G.
Oh, is that when he came out of his nose?
Oh, yeah.
Doing the
I think
dairy
I saw
challenge.
some of that, yeah.
Oh, my gosh. The funniest thing about this video is, for those of you who don't know what the dairy challenge is, you have 1 hour to drink a gallon of milk. Oh. And Tony is the first person that ever did it, that I've seen. And we used to do this all the time and record people doing it. But Tony threw up the minute he hit the hour mark. Like, he was physically holding it in.
Aw, poor guy.
So, but the funny thing is
did he get through the whole gallon?
Yeah.
That's gross.
He chugged it. Like, he had
that's the thing.
half a glass. No. I mean, at the very end. Like, he was taking his time. Everyone does this at first. Everyone takes their time. They start sipping, and they think they're 20 minutes in, just taking sips, and they feel great. And they're like, I'm halfway through this gallon.
You need to just be sitting on the toilet with your pants down, just ready for
it doesn't come out that end.
You vomit violently. Remind me to soak James's microphone in bleach when we're done with this.
I was going to have coffee, but then Cody talked me into getting beer, so it's his fault.
But so Tony is dancing, and he feels like he's got this, and then people are done about 35, 40 minutes in. They start getting cold, and they all have the same. They'll put on their jacket, and Tony put a blanket around himself, and then you just the cramps start. You just don't feel good, and it's
your body's overloaded.
Literally, the last 20 minutes are you holding vomit in.
I mean, think of how much a gallon is, and think of how big your stomach is supposed to be.
Yeah, it's so we have a video of Tony doing that, and I put clear plastic bucket under him, with a camera inside it or on the bottom of it pointing up, so you get the point of view of him throwing up.
There's something wrong with you.
Into the bucket. There's music behind it. Oh, it's so good.
Jaunty little emojis.
Is it the same music from 2 Girls, 1 Cup?
No.
What song is that? I don't know.
It's some composed thing that some dude did on but it's like a Casio keyboard.
Yes, that's how it should be.
But the thing about that is, there's a guy who's a serious artist, and he just really wants to focus on his music. And someone's like, "So what have you done so far?" And he's like, "I did an internet film that was
that's great,
seen by over 25 million people."
Oh, that's nice. What's the link? I want to look that up.
It's a kind of a love story.
Oh, sweet.
It's a love story about 2 women.
Oh, how progressive.
Yeah.
We're looking for that for our project.
Yeah.
Well, you're going to love this.
Okay.
Yes.
Go ahead. And,
we at Disney really love this.
We really want to be inspired.
So in this video, one lady is kissing. It's very romantic. She's kissing her other lady friend.
Oh, okay.
Well,
it's a
we
little
have gay
adult.
days.
It's like the Hallmark Channel.
And
Okay.
then a scoundrel.
Oh, like a Flynn Rider. He's
Yes,
a
a Flynn
scoundrel.
Rider.
Sure.
Yeah.
He
Or like a red, not Red Riding Hood. Who? Robin Hood.
Robin Hood.
Red Riding Hood was
We
also
never-
a scoundrel.
Yeah.
we
I'm
never
sure she
actually see his face because it's not.
Oh, a mystery man.
It's not
Ooh.
who he is. It's how a shitty situation can bring people together, and that's really what the
goodness.
video is about.
Oh, goodness. That sounds like it takes a turn for the worse, doesn't it?
And
I don't know. I'm still optimistic about it.
Does it have a happy ending?
oh boy, does it! James just almost spilled.
She got too
she
excited
did
at the
spill
ending.
beer. She was thinking about those girls eating Duke.
A happy ending.
Sorry, I scrooged a little.
Can I say, Cody? Cody posted the funniest video I've ever seen in my entire life on Cousin Devin's page after she talked about.
Which one was it?
It's this. Do you want to explain? You set
No,
it up.
Yeah,
I
so-
saw them all. I just can't remember which
No,
one his
this
was.
wasn't in our
This
thread.
one was,
This was
a separate thing because I
Oh.
found this video scrolling through. Someone had posted it on mine. Cousin Devin talked about in the last podcast about how she hates like spit and other like bodily fluids, and it's this video of this brother, I guess, brother and
right,
sister,
the
or whatever.
Asians,
Yeah, and he's got the straw bent underneath and shows that it's he's like sucking the milk out first, and then he bends it up so it looks like there's two straws, and he taps on his sister's shoulder, and they both go to drink the milk at the same time so that he's spitting the milk out as she is sucking it up, but she can't see that it's the same straw because it's underneath the
milk.
actual liquid, so it's hiding, and so she drinks and swallows it, and then he starts laughing. He taps her on the shoulder and shows her the straw bent, and she starts like heaving.
Oh my god, it's the best thing ever. I was also mad at you because I was like, "Fuck, we could have done that to her."
I know, but I
still
was like
can.
so excited. I was like a little schoolgirl. I was like, "Ooh, I can't wait to show."
I'm so excited about my tearaway cups, you guys.
You're what?
Look, for the Friends show, we are getting all of our props and costumes ready. And
Can all of you listening in your car see what she's talking about?
it's a bra that the cups tear away for reveal the boobies.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Did you guys enjoy that listening in your car?
I mean, I'm
You-
sure
Sounded
there's
like
many people who
snapping.
can visualize it.
people just drove off the road.
I do it, and it's a terrible thing. Everybody else does it. He doesn't even make a noise about
but
it.
I-
Well, I just burped that actually at the same
Yeah.
time, but yours was so much more into the mic.
I do it
was
on
like,
purpose.
"That's
I
fine."
legitimately ignored your first two. It's just that you're a gross person, so it's different. When Cody does it, there's a little bit of charm to it.
Mine brings puppies back to life.
Yeah.
Should I
You have to
giggle?
do it directly into their
Yeah,
nose.
it does directly into their nose.
I'm sorry, my ears are in proportion to my head. Maybe that's why he has the charm.
Yeah, see, now she hates you, so she's just going to attack you.
Nah,
You
I've
guys
always
remember that
hated-
show Charmed?
Yes, I loved it.
I was pretty obsessed with it when I was younger. Ben and I used to watch it. My brother Ben.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys.
Yep.
Do you ever remember my brother?
I don't think so.
Oh, I have two.
I liked that show. And then there's a show that was before your time called The Charmings,
Oh,
where
yeah, I
like
don't know that.
Prince Charming and Snow White and the Evil Queen and all the dwarves and everybody wake up in modern times because they were in a spell. So it was pretty funny. It was a comedy. It was like a sitcom.
Oh, that's a current show. It's
Uh-uh.
called Once
No,
Upon a
no,
Time.
no,
That's
no.
a great.
No,
That's
in
a
the
good
80s,
point, John.
It was a sitcom. It was a sitcom.
Oh.
No, that was in like 2014.
Okay, I'll look it up, bitch.
Oh my God. Yeah, we're just going to let James host a podcast where she's just going to describe things on her phone. Oh, now the snake is getting bigger.
You're a dick.
Oh man, okay, it's not snakes, but a spider was in my car on the way here.
Yeah?
and
Did you burn
I
it?
have no, I about did. I literally did pull over though because my two
Throw
biggest
fire into your
fears
car.
my two biggest fears are roaches and spiders. Oh
The Charmings, 1987.
God, that looks like it's from the 80s.
It was great.
Did you all get that? Did everyone see that? What she was talking about?
And I pulled over and I grabbed whatever paper I could to get it because it was on the windshield in front of
Yeah.
me. I was like, I'm gonna get this little bitch, and I freaked out and things, and there was no evidence of the actual body, so it's still in my car somewhere, and I don't know where.
Well, sometimes when they die, they curl up and they're smaller.
And I looked around. I was in my car for a good 5 minutes or so,
Yeah.
just like looking before I pulled back onto the highway.
There's a statistic out there that you're never more than like a foot away from 8 to 10 spiders.
I don't like
Just
that.
start
Yeah.
swinging your hands wildly.
Sometimes I do that in my sleep.
Just that's when one crawls into your mouth. I this morning I was having my morning poo, and I could hear.
And that's okay to talk about.
Yeah, yeah. I'm not shitting into the microphone, so it's very
Yet.
different. So Tony farted in the mic on one of the podcasts.
I hope it's not mine.
That's why Todd's mic is green.
We spray it. We spray him. But I while I was pooping, I heard this little
Mosquito?
No.
Was it in your ear?
No, it wasn't in my ear. It sounded like it was behind my toilet, and I was like, "Oh shit, what is?" And I looked, and I didn't see anything. And then I walked out of my bathroom, and there was a wasp like the size of my thumb. I have a high ceilings in my bathroom, and it was flying by this window, and I was like, "Oh shit!" Like I hate wasps. I hate bees.
Yep.
And
but we love you.
And I don't care. That's a love that I will gladly murder a family of them.
So how much is it going to cost to repair the bathroom since you destroyed it?
Actually, what I did is I used to have hornet spray in my garage, or wasp and hornet spray.
Yeah.
Because that shit shoots out like 30 feet.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
You can hit kids like on the edge of your lawn.
And I have.
Yeah. But it was gone. Like I was all out. So I was like, oh, shit. And then I had like a roach and ant spray.
Well.
And I was like, this is going to have to do.
Yeah.
And so I was like leaping off of like a step stool and coming into contact with it for like half a second. I would spray, and then the minute my feet would land on the ground, I was like 10 feet away, like I would haul ass. And I did that like 3 or 4 times before it eventually fell off the window.
Yeah.
And I climbed up and I looked, and I could see it like it was a puddle that it was drowning in. So I don't know if the poison itself got it.
Or it just drowned.
Oh, I kept spraying it though.
I don't.
I just kept spraying. If anyone walked into my bathroom and like lit a match, my entire house would go up.
It's like whenever you see it in movies where there's a nervous guy who shoots someone, but he just keeps shooting bullets into the dead body.
That would be
like,
me.
Yeah, that's like I think that's the same thing. Is if you gave me a gun and you showed me a cockroach in front of me, I would unload an entire clip into that cockroach.
I've said too,
this is why you should not have guns.
in horror
I agree.
films, when they like hit Jason with a baseball bat, and then he's down on the ground, still with the machete in his hand, and the people are like, "I think we got him. We're good."
Oh no! Go back for that double tap.
Yeah, no,
I taught you that in Scream.
That movie would be the final 20 minutes would just be me hitting him until I'm tired, and then
I actually want to see.
Oh,
so I want to see.
That's
a
why you're
filmmaker.
hitting us every week. He's getting training in.
I'm practicing for Jason Voorhees.
Don't they always tell you to start off with something lighter and then you work your way up to something heavier, or is it the other way
Don't
around?
encourage him.
Start with something heavier.
You
do
really
the double
want
bats
you
and
really
can
want something
swing.
heavier?
No.
I would have
Yeah.
put a broom handle in one of those pool noodles.
A pool cue.
This one's really hurting tonight.
Yeah, it's just in your head. Maybe you got a sunburn.
Why do I have welts?
So I published a book today.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
I didn't know
Mr.
you could write.
Mr.
Yeah.
Writer.
Well, I'm on my 5th book now.
He's an author.
Mr. Writer.
Rother.
He's a novelist.
Mr. Rother.
Was it? There was a Rick and Morty quote where
Mr. Ben Roethlisberger.
there's a Rick and Morty quote where there's Jock
No, that's a rapist.
tries to say something clever in front of his girlfriend, and she's like, Brad, and he's like, look, I throw a ball good. You want someone good with words? Date a languager. But yeah, no, the book has literally been sitting.
So what made you pull the trigger? Pull the trigger.
You know what? I'm working on the 5th book now, and
I'm going to be in it, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Did you post on that page?
Yeah.
Because that's what I've been pulling from.
Is it too late?
No, I'm like about.
You can be the boy in the candy shop that gets killed.
I'm about
I love that.
35% in right now.
What
so.
candy am I getting?
No, you're working there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what candy am I getting?
His name is Peter. But yeah, no, I was working on the book, and I'd been sending for the past 3 years copies of the book out to people.
Beta testing.
Well, no, I did the beta reading, like the initial beta testing or beta readers. I did like 20 or 25 people, and then I had it edited, and then it came back, and then people were like, "Oh, can I read it?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure." And I would just send copies off, and a really good friend of mine who's my editor now kept kind of like, "So when are you gonna put it out?"
when are you gonna whip that out?
But honestly, that's the hardest part. Writing it is
That's
easy.
What she said.
Writing it is easy. The hardest part is actually formatting it and having it ready to be Kindle ready. That's why there's not a paperback version right now, because every time I try to format it, it's like there's something else moves or something's wrong, and it just has to. It's a process. But yeah, so while I was working on it, I was like, you know what? I was working on the other
Launch
book.
it.
And then I ended up spending like 3 hours sitting there and going through the process of registering it, getting it ready, and now it's out.
Nice, man.
So it's kind of cool. We'll see. No, it's not. It's not the time for a slow clap.
It's not. It's no, especially on a pod. Really?
Did you guys see my clapping?
Nothing?
Yeah, but they could hear it. It's not him going, hey, here's a picture of me clapping on my phone.
It's a picture rather than a video.
Hey, what are you? This is also like you're praying. No, it's a picture of my mom taking me clapping. But yeah, so the book is called Inhuman. It's available now.
It's an autobiography.
It's not. Don't say that because there are similarities, but and that was my thing when people would beta. The book is about a
guy named Schmod.
Yes, Schmod Schmerin. No, it's about a sociopath named Jeffrey.
Oh,
who?
there you go.
Okay, so it is an autobiography.
So he has no connection with humanity. Like he basically just puts on a human type persona throughout the day, like Dexter sort of thing.
I love him.
Not a killer though,
I love
because
Michael C. Hall.
he's self-aware. At an early age, he realized this is what I am.
He has a dark passenger.
I'm broke. No. The Dark Passenger in the Dexter books ended up being like a demon from King Solomon.
Well, that was later in the books. But
It was the fourth book. They ruined it.
I know.
But yeah, he's self-aware, and he realized, oh, I am destined to go to jail or destined to do something to get me in trouble. So he avoids the pitfalls. He avoids the pitfalls of becoming a monster.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And then
The zombie apocalypse happens, and he's
something
like,
goes horribly wrong.
fantastic. I don't have to act like a human being anymore. Like,
I can become a zombie.
no, not even that. He's just gonna sit in his house and watch
Be a quiet
society.
survivor.
Yeah, society collapse. He's like, I'm prepared. I am fine. And then this little dog shows up at his front porch and starts barking, and he tries to get rid of the dog. But the more the dog barks, the more it's attracting zombies. So he grabs the dog and yanks it inside. And the book is basically the dog acting as his moral compass, the thing that he lacks. So as they go through this adventure,
He's an emotional support dog.
the dog is doing the thing. So the dog is forcing him to make the decisions that are right. So when there are people in trouble, it's the dog that's responsible for helping those people out. And it's ultimately...
Wait a second. Is this dog's name Wishbone?
No, it's
No,
Rex.
it's Wally.
No, it's Rex is the dog.
It is Rex.
But it is an amalgamation of my dogs. Just because Seymour's the farty one, so
Seymour
Rex
Butts.
is the farts. So yeah, it's the story of a guy developing his first relationship during a zombie
a
apocalypse
dog.
with a dog.
Mm.
So when I gave it to my beta readers, most of them I did not really know because, like when you beta read things with friends, your friends are going to tell you, "Oh yes, that's fantastic," and so I wanted people who really were just like, I felt like there was too much dirty language. Like I wanted people who didn't really know me.
I felt like there was not enough dirty language. I haven't read it. I don't know.
So yeah.
I don't read.
But when what was I going to say? When I did the beta readers,
Wait, did you have sex with these beta readers?
no, not all of them.
They're master beta readers.
I don't even remember what I was going to say. Damn it.
You just needed to make sure you had a good overall percentage, so you just did as many as would give you more than 50%
of
approval rating.
You had sex with them.
no. No, I finger banged him.
That's what he's talking about.
Oh,
I never liked that term.
finger bang?
Yeah.
How about finger blast?
No.
Tongue punch in the fart box.
No. None of that.
I don't know why that always
I
makes
have
me
a-
laugh.
I don't know, I have a weird
Tongue punch
relation-
in the fart box is always the
Weird
funniest
relationship with words. There's some words that just make me go, nope, not happening.
thing. Is moist one of those?
No, actually, I don't mind that one.
Yeah. So the book that I'm working on now that James and Cody will eventually be a part of.
Secretion.
Dian.
That's a word
I don't
that
mind that one.
mostly gets people.
The
I don't even mind the C word.
Cunt?
Doesn't bother me.
Cody.
No, I said
That was your mother.
cunt.
Oh. Yeah. So that one. Yeah, I'm working friends in.
Working people.
He's working us in.
Oh, I
Nice.
remember what I was going to say. When I gave the Inhuman to beta readers,
Yes.
the ones that were close to me, I clarified by saying, "Listen, there are some similarities to me, but please don't worry, I'm not a sociopath or blah blah blah."
Yet.
And the only similarity was in doing research for the book, people with antisocial personality disorder tend to be addicts. Because of that part of their brain. So they'll either be addicted to drugs or alcohol. And it's difficult making a character funny and likable when he has a serious addiction. So that's why the character himself is self-aware, and he's avoiding the things to become avoiding the things.
stereotype?
Yeah. So the thing that I made him, he replaced what could be a dangerous addiction with one that's not dangerous.
Candy.
Yes.
Yep. There you go.
So
I really thought you were going to say he has his own improv troupe.
No, he's
No, if you know Todd, it's candy.
And the reason I made him addicted to candy is because I thought that would actually be funny if he's like, fuck, I don't want to go through all the zombies, but I really want Skittles.
If I don't get
I really
some
need this
Twizzlers.
Charleston Chew.
Dude, in a freezer, they're so good when you smash them.
Ugh.
I love them.
Yeah, I just feel like they're gonna rip my teeth out. I love them too.
Suck on them.
Yeah, but then that cream just fills
Yeah,
my
it
mouth.
oozes down your throat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's been my days. The book came out, and I'm happy about that.
Very
James,
cool.
James, what are you up to?
I had a really, really tough week, man.
What? Oh yeah.
Yeah, we said goodbye to a friend of ours with a really great memorial service. It was actually really glad I went.
Can I say something about the memorial service?
Absolutely. Sure.
Because my girlfriend and I
Yes.
were talking about, do we want to go?
Yeah.
And
It's hard for some people.
It's not that. And this is what kind of bothers me. There were. I mean, it was a huge turnout.
Yeah. There was like 600 people.
And I saw a lot of people online.
Yes.
Making his death about them. I saw it.
But
Like,
that's sometimes that's how people deal with it too.
but you know what? Like that drives me insane.
People
like when
do that
someone's
all the time.
when someone dies, it's about them. And if you want to grieve in your own way, but people were literally just going, "Oh my God, my life is so bad now because of this, and this is," and I give
Well,
you
I'm
guys.
glad I didn't see that because everyone there and everyone that I came in contact with and all the posts that I saw were genuinely, memories of him and loving him and his spirit and everything that he stood
Right.
for, and then also the message. Like I think, yay comedy post, but the message that came away with after the service was, if you love someone, tell them because you're never guaranteed tomorrow.
Right.
So
and
it
like that's
really
the thing.
struck home. He
When-
was 41. You know.
Wow.
When someone dies, especially someone within our circle, that's the first thing I do is I share the post that I shared the first time it happened,
That's great.
which is just about that. You don't know how many full moons you're going to see. You don't know when you're going to say goodbye.
And with that, I actually reached out to somebody and got some closure, so
Well, that's good.
it helped.
But the thing that bothered me is the people's desire to make someone else's tragedy about them.
I saw that. I mean, that's
There's
also
a little-
spoken to about not even just people that you know, but even celebrity deaths.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that
Yeah.
happen- that's where I've seen it the most.
I mean, even Pulse. Pulse affected everyone in Orlando.
Everybody.
It
yeah.
affected everyone in Orlando, but there is a point where you have to say, hey, like there were people who were victims that were not just, oh my God, like a friend of a friend's friend was there.
I've driven past that place.
I've driven past that place. It's basically like it happened to me, and I'm
I
like,
almost
no.
went there once.
Yeah. I was supposed to be there that night.
Yeah.
Did you hear about the survivor who is saying I should have been 50 and like number 50 as far as the
And
deaths,
gun.
and he's recovered now and he's gone through gay conversion therapy,
No, really.
and he's now saying Jesus is his Lord and Savior, and he's no longer gay.
Oh.
And the thing that kind of makes me mad about that is I have people on my Facebook who believe being gay is a choice.
Yeah.
And he was like, praise Jesus, this is proof. And I was like, no, that's not proof. It's a genetic that
But
we
it's-
found the genes.
Sometimes it's like you have to take a step away from it and not be so personal about it and think maybe that's the choice that he's made for himself and that's what he believes and that's his right to believe that. It doesn't mean that it's right for everybody else, but if that's what's making him happy and that's what's making him go forward with life.
Part of me
Right.
feels like, though, that came out of the reason that man had gone into that club that night was to target people.
But it wasn't.
That
It
way.
wasn't.
Yeah, it turned
It
out he
wasn't.
was actually trying other places first.
He was going to do Downtown Disney.
Yeah, but security was too tight. He ended up doing Pulse, and it was like his third stop.
Gotcha.
So that whole thing
But-
that came out about him, like,
But I think, though, at the same time, is someone going through a tragedy like that, coming out of it, I
Yeah.
can't really say that I know the feeling, but my assumption, or based off of what I've heard, is like maybe he thought if he goes through this conversion, he won't be targeted
Right.
that way
Yeah.
anymore.
I mean, I'm sure, or his family said,
Scared straight.
yeah, his family said, hey, listen, like, this wouldn't have happened had you listened to us and, gone after some pussy.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's a sad story for me because one, if he's going to be living a lie, he's never going to feel happy or as a complete a person as he was when he was free and open. I mean, I don't know. I'm speculating on his life, but
Yeah.
So anyway, I give you guys permission. I mean, what am I saying? You guys are going to be dead before I am. But
No, I plan on being dead around 40.
Are you?
Yeah, with the way I eat. Ooh, boy.
Yeah. If I die, I give you guys full permission to call people out. Like when someone says, "Oh my God, like we were so close," just start asking them questions about me.
Can I just post negative stuff about you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have somebody take pictures of you, of your dead, shriveled wiener, and post
and
it.
that's
Can we do
fantastic.
a weekend at Bernie's with your body?
Yeah, you guys can do whatever you want with me because
You ain't gonna be here.
I won't be able to care. I'm dead.
Can we bury you in like a coffin full of Skittles?
You could give me to a bunch of necrophiliac.
Oh, so we can Gigi Allen you,
You could
basically.
do whatever you want.
You know what that was, right?
What?
Gigi Allen was a heavy metal shock kind of rocker, right? For his funeral, he had an open casket and he invited everybody to come by and defile his corpse.
Come by.
We could
Literally.
stuff you, is what the table over there was
That's
saying.
fine too.
We'll put him on stage.
You know the
he
thing
could be
is,
Papa.
It'd be funny if I do.
Can you be my like ottoman
On all fours.
Yeah, on all fours. I put my keys in his mouth. Hang on.
You just always keep them there so you know where they are.
wrong.
No, I mean, I don't care what you do to me because it's
So anyway, back to me. The good
there she
thing,
is making my death about her.
right? I should do comedy. The really good thing was seeing so many people that came out from so many different parts of his life. That was really cool. Like I knew him from Universal plus the wedding industry.
And again, like I don't think it's bad that so many people showed up. Like I think
no,
that's beautiful.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying.
It's literally the handful of people that I was just like, fucking vampire.
I understand. But it was just nice to see a lot of people that I hadn't seen in a long time and people that I'd known for 20 plus years, and everybody said the same thing. It's so good to see you. What a shitty situation to be in to see you. And everybody says the same thing, but I think it really kind of hit home with a lot of us, especially because of his age and that most of us are around that age, that we want to make a more concerted effort to see each other. Because we all had worked through a time with each other that was kind of like our growing up together. It's so hard to explain to people who don't work in theme parks what the theme park ideology is. It's like a college, it's like a sorority, it's like a fraternity, it's a family.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter if you haven't, like I haven't worked there in 9 years and I'm still really good friends and see people every single week that I worked with since I was 19,
Yeah.
So it's just a weird
That's 35 years ago.
I hate you. It's just a weird thing, but so that was part of the week and then
You weren't even alive then, Todd.
I know.
there's a lot of events coming up, and there's a lot of stress going on, and just it's been a week, so I'm really looking forward to tonight's show.
Cody, you weren't here for either. You were here for the second Would You Rather.
No,
Right?
I wasn't.
No?
I have not been
No.
here for any Would You Rathers, and I'm very
So
upset
this-
because I've wanted to be on one.
We'll do another one.
No, you don't.
The
Can Cody be in my dating show? Oh wait, he's not single.
no. So Cody, we'll ask you this just because it's appropriate for the conversation.
Okay.
Would you rather have sex with the hottest girl you've ever seen in your entire life, and she literally just died in front of you? So you can have sex with her just
Freshly
dead corpse.
Still warm.
Or the hideous, most horrific-looking woman you've ever seen in your life, just shit all over, literal shit all over her face, in her teeth, but she's alive.
She'll react.
Is it now? How is the sex with the ugly one?
What do you, it doesn't
She's
matter.
alive.
Yeah, she's alive. She'll be an active
But
participant.
how is it?
I mean, that's all on you.
Yeah.
I mean, I
it's
feel
up
like
to you
it's
to make it great.
It should be a co-ed. It should be something that works together.
So you want the
Can I put a bag?
You'll end up killing her.
You can turn her around.
Wait, so I have to kill the ugly one after I
No, you can turn her around and bend her over, but know that there'll be shit in that crack.
Yeah.
Why is she covered in shit?
I don't know.
She's just.
So she just bathes in shit every morning.
Yeah.
and eats it
Yep.
every day.
Maybe you should hose her down first.
Does she smell like shit?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay.
But the recently dead
Does
girl
the-
still smells
Good.
Fresh.
all right. Yeah. She died right after a shower.
Died right after a shower. How did she
You hear
die?
Tony over there going,
What?
"I'll take the dead one."
How did she die?
We'll say heart attack.
The man who owns a porn store says, "I'll take the dead one."
It's
She
like a real
won't talk.
dog.
That's what he just said. She won't talk.
Would I fall in love with the
Charmer,
dirty
Susan.
one?
No, you wouldn't
Yeah, go
fall in love with. You wouldn't fall in love
fall
with
in
either
bed.
of them.
I just have to have sex with her once.
Yeah.
The alive one or the dead one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Will I get in trouble with having sex with the dead one?
No. No.
No repercussions?
Closed room. No one will
They
even
won't,
know.
and they won't find anything.
Nope.
Ooh. I'm gonna have to go with the dead one
Yeah.
because I don't want shit on my dick. That's
No,
just
but you don't
asking.
do her in the butt. If you do her in the vag, there's no shit there.
You said there was shit everywhere.
No,
Yeah.
there can't be
She-
shit in the vag.
she-
Sorry,
well,
there
maybe-
can't.
She
There
might
can't.
have a UTI.
That's-
And I'm not
no.
talking about the
She might
technical institute.
No,
She might wipe from back to front.
no, that's not how it works.
That's what we kept trying to tell her. She did it anyways. Yeah, do I know that she's dead?
Yes.
Okay.
She died in front of you.
You were actually about to have sex, so she consented beforehand.
Do I have it on tape?
You've got the heart on. She's wet and it's still warm.
Yeah. She's like, "Take me," and you drop your pants.
And she sees
She
it
sees
and
your
dies.
dick and has a heart attack.
I gotta go
Just
quick.
like every woman.
I gotta be quick so that way I'd be like, the time of death was real,
But hey,
right
she-
as we were having
If
sex.
she's dead, then it's tight.
I think that's what I said too. I said I think like dive right at it, so people will be like, "Oh my god, what happened?" You go, "You know, guys, I just
I fucked her to death.
That's
fucked
what you
her to
tell
death."
the future girl you're with.
How did
Well,
she die? My
she
dick.
had a heart attack because I was just too good.
She just couldn't She couldn't handle the D. Speaking of, do you have any prospects for me yet?
No, I actually thought about making a post on Facebook,
Oh,
like
God.
searching through,
That's not really the best.
not through the Mama's Facebook page, through my personal page.
That's not. No,
But I was
any
gonna
better.
I was gonna block you from seeing it, and then just say, "Hey guys, like, let me know if you're interested, just a
hate you.
date." What? Why? I'm not looking for.
It's like trolling for pity date.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
do you know how much pussy
Is this-
I've gotten
is this
just
for
off
that-
of pity?
Is this for that event on the 12th?
No, it's
No,
out
no.
of fringe.
So yeah.
Did you
What
just
if I
say
did-
pity pussy is as good as dead pussy? Wow.
There ain't no
That-
shit
that-
in pity pussy.
That's a T-shirt.
That's actually
That's my sponsor right there, guys. Right there.
pity pussy.
There's no shit in pity pussy.
There's
yeah.
no shit in pity pussy.
Yep.
Yeah. So yeah, I was gonna make a post and said, "Hey, if you're interested in a date, let me know."
Do not say she's real cute and puts out.
Oh, no, I'm posting her picture. I'm not gonna lie to people.
About the dead girl?
Okay, guys, she will just lay there. What was that movie? There was a Ewan McGregor movie where there was a guy who would it's been so long.
What's it
Infinity
about?
Wars?
He would he would like hire hookers and go be dead for me, and he would just have
Oh,
them
the
like,
Addams Family.
That's it. The Addams Family. It was the Addams Family values.
No. Stupid.
They do what they want to do, say what they want to say,
Play
live how they
wanna
want to
live,
play how they want to play.
Dance how they want to dance.
Da-da-dum.
Kick and they slap a friend. That's such a bizarre lyric.
Gonna fuck her.
Just lay there.
I think we've talked about on past podcasts. This is number 90, I think.
Oh my gosh.
We
We
should
should have
do
a
it.
big one for the 100.
Yeah,
Yeah.
triple digits.
That
We'll
should-
do something for that.
Oh, that might be the dating one.
No, because that's like 2 months away.
Maybe.
We're gonna
It's
have to
more
really
than-
space out these podcast episodes.
But I think we've talked about it on a previous
Well,
one.
if that's 2 months away, technically you have. If we're at 90,
Yeah.
that's 8. If you think about it, if
10
you do
weeks.
one each week.
Yeah, so it's like two and a half months away.
Oh yeah, we don't want
from
to wait that
100.
long. Mama needs to get laid.
Well, you're getting laid plenty.
No, I'm not.
But listen,
I mean, I have a whole gun case full of fun, but that's not a real person.
you have to talk into your microphone.
It's not a real person. I mean, I'm
It
sponsored
just-
by the right place. I got plenty of things to do.
Yeah, you guys are enablers.
I just have to test drive products. What can I say?
Yeah, we've talked about this before, but like, do you have anything you want to say, like if you die or if you?
Oh, like our wishes?
If I die, do something fun.
Give you to a bunch of necrophiliacs.
Let them fuck me. No, I mean, like...
You know the worst part about that is, like...
You don't have a choice in who it is?
No. It's just like, what if you retain some level of consciousness?
And you're not really dead?
No, I'm saying you're really dead, but we don't know what death means for
dude,
us.
if I'm in a coma and
I'm fucking you in a coma.
Yeah, fuck me in a coma. First of all, second
Fuck
of all,
me in a coma.
if it's gonna be like months where almost a year or more that I'm gonna be in, like a carrot state, pull the fucking plug, man. Don't do that to yourself. Just let me go.
Oh, but he might wake up.
Yeah,
no, fuck that.
That's my thing too. Is keep me alive as long as possible. And someone's like, "Yeah, but what if it's just like all the money and your family has to suffer from that?" And I'm like, "Well, then
I might wake up.
Tough shit."
No, let me go. I couldn't.
Someone's got to feed me oatmeal.
Because if I woke back up from that, I'm not going to be the same. I'm going to be.
You're going to be like Rage Cody.
Who knows? Maybe I'd actually be good at improv for once.
Oh, maybe you'd really good at puns.
Yeah, that's true. I was trying to think of puns on the way here, and it didn't work out so well. But seriously, if I were to go,
I was trying to think of improv on my way.
I was practicing my improv.
What funny things could I do?
James, did you say what you wanted to do for your funeral?
We were actually all saying how nice Tony's was, and it ended with everybody dancing because he was a DJ, so that was really sweet. His family just said, we want to go out in the style that Tony would have loved, and he was a very bright and energetic and lovely person, so it was very fitting. I was like, damn it, I want people dressed up in fun, outrageous, bright costumes and having a party, and I want to hear stories of how I touched everybody's lives because it's all about me.
Right.
Yeah. So that's how I would like a big party.
I've said that, like, if I were to be diagnosed with something like something
have
incurable,
a living funeral,
I would have a living funeral.
I would love a living funeral.
I would heckle the shit out of people. I want everyone to come up.
I would want to roast
and give their speech.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And I just want to like boo and correct you on your stories.
Yes.
I really want like
a living funeral would be fun.
I think it's Nick Swartzen who does this bit of where like he's hanging from a thing and he like lets in and like he's swung in from like from the top ceiling or whatever. I kind of want to be like zip-lined in or something, or like be a part of a giant disco. Just like my body flunging around.
I've said
around.
I want an open casket, but I want the top half open and the buffet on the lower half. And you have to get your picture taken with me at some point.
Oh, that's great.
Like my arm is out, but then there's like a string tied to my arm that goes up and around. And anytime anyone walks in the door, my hand waves like, "Hey, how's it going?"
I just thought of something. I want them to take my head off, and then, but my body is still there, so that they have to do like those terrible like where it has the cutouts or whatever, and stick their head through
on your body,
on my body,
and then have your head at another space where your head would be their head.
Yes.
Oh my gosh!
Oh,
you realize I
would cry so hard.
You realize, like, when you get into a car accident tonight on your way home, I'm playing this in court so that we can.
Oh hell yeah!
I'm sorry, Mrs. Cody, but
Cody
this
Bush.
is what.
Approve this message.
All right, so we need to wrap this up. James, what did you learn tonight?
I learned that we all have some pretty fucked up final wishes, and I want to be at all of our funerals because they're going to be parties.
Oh, you're first, James.
That's not nice.
Cody.
Yeah, probably on somebody you set me up to date.
I learned that no matter how many times you tell a girl to not wipe front to back to front, that you can't teach an old dog new tricks.
Wow. And you have a girlfriend?
Yeah, she's gonna hate me after this.
Yeah.
Does she listen?
I don't think so.
I'm gonna send it to her dad.
Yeah, I don't think my current girlfriend does.
Yeah, and I'm okay with it.
Yeah. Although, no, she actually lies. She did listen to the second Would You Rather with some of her friends, and she said, "Oh, so I'm the smelly one." And I was like, "Yeah." All right. And I learned something tonight, too. I learned that if you own an Amazon Kindle or an iOS device where you can download the Kindle app, as you can on Android as well, you can download Inhuman by Todd C. Farron.
Todd C. Farron.
It's only $3.99.
Todd Cunt Farron.
Todd Cunt Farron?
Yes, that's the C
C
word.
is my middle name.
But yeah, you can buy it for only $3.99, and if you don't buy it, you can still leave a glorious 5-star review.
Even if you haven't read it, leave a 5-star review.
Yeah.
And you should do a word so we know it's you.
Yeah. Say. Oh shit. What should the word be?
Pity pussy.
No, don't say pity pussy.
Skittles.
Yeah, Skittles. That's perfect.
Skittles.
Yeah, if you say pity pussy, Amazon is not going to take your review seriously.
Amazon doesn't find that funny.
Unless the name of I'll name the next book Pity Pussy.
Amazon's like a 50-year-old soccer mom of 3 kids.
That's just not going to work.
There actually is in Inhuman. There is a conversation about Pity Pussy. No joke. It's really in there.
Well, I guess I'll have to read it
because there's a guy who is
really horny.
Yeah, no, you'll find out.
He wants to go for a zombie.
You'll find out. Inhuman. Okay, we're Mama's Comedy Show. We're here every Friday night at 10 p.m. You can find me, Todd, on Twitter and IG. That's Instagram for you kids. At Todders. I'm on Snapchat. Duty Poo Poo. Did you see? I did a snap today where I linked it to my Amazon page to buy the book, and I did it with Rex. And Rex had a full-on boner every time I showed him in the video.
Yes, red rocket.
Full red rocket sticking out. But yeah, that's Duty Poo Poo. James, where are you?
I am at corsetsandcuties.com. We'll be performing at the Orlando International Fringe Festival May 18th through the 26th, and we're sponsored by Premier Couple Superstore. Come out and see the show. You can get tickets online at orlandofringe.org.
.org. Oh, go Cody.
.org. You can find me at a theater called Cole. That's in Thornton Park of Orlando. COAL. I'll be there on the 14th as with one of our groups that are going to the Del Close Marathon at the end of June. We're doing one of our shows at Cole on the 14th of May. It starts at 8 p.m., I believe. Yeah. And then on the 21st, doing a Causing a Scene show, which is random people grabbing into groups, also at Cole, happening at 8 o'clock. And I will be slinging beer at the beer tents of the Orlando Fringe.
Are you? Yeah,
I'm going to volunteer and do a couple of those.
You're going to give me some free beer.
Maybe.
Oh wait, you owe me a beer. So there you go.
All right.
In the sorry, one last one.
Yep.
The 31st of May, Penguin Night Fight that both Cousin Francisco and I are part of are doing a show at the Geek Easy on the 31st. Come out to that.
Nice. All right. See you guys next week.
Bye.